On today's show, we're going to be taking a look at the new Canyon Spectral CF, a more affordable model from Canyon, and also a world record long jump.
Get on, Chris, yes. Plus, we got some mental crashes, bike vault, where in the world, and a whole lot more, all coming your way. So Chris, Canyon came out with the new Spectral CFR not too long ago, and it's flippin' fancy, it's well nice.
It is.
But now they've come out with the more affordable version, the Spectral CF.
Yeah, so slightly more affordable, being £4,749 for that base model.
Okay.
But this bike is simply mind-blowing. It's had a bit of a change from last year's model, the previous Spectral On. We're seeing a change in both geometry and the sizing of it. It's had a reach extended by 25mm in every single frame size, slackened the head angle out by 1 degree and added 5mm to the chainstay length, and also just chopped down that seat tube by 20mm just to give you the option of running that longer seat post dropper too.
That's some pretty substantial frame changes actually, and I raced even the old Spectral On at EWS Tweed Valley, and it was a wicked bike.
Yes.
So I'm intrigued to see what these new geometry changes are going to be like and how they'll affect it.
Yeah.
Also, interestingly, it's a 155 rear wheel travel and a 150mm front travel.
Yeah, so you can swap the fork out to a 160 if you prefer a little bit longer travel, but as stock, yeah, it's exactly the same.
Okay, that's interesting.
What you mentioned. Of course, you've got massive batteries. That's the biggest news on this. So previously, the bike you rode was probably 625 or 630 watt hours.
625.
But the smallest battery you can actually get from Canyon for this bike is 720.
Oof.
But they also do that 900 watt hour battery, so it increases the range by a staggering 42% over the previous model. So new numbers on the batteries. Obviously different geometry. This bike is off the chart and full carbon frame. I
was going to say, yes, they've actually made it lighter, haven't they? So the frame is 3 kilos lighter?
No, just the frame itself just weighs 3 kilos. So that's super light. I mean, that's pretty good for an e-bike frame, isn't it? And we're seeing a whole build come up for just under 23 kilos. I mean, the Pimp, you know, the more expensive builds around 22.5, 22.8 kilos. So pretty lightweight considering you've got those big batteries and stuff going on.
That's cool. All that on a mullet setup as well with a Shimano EP8 motor. A very solid looking package that, especially for people maybe looking to get into sort of serious mountain bike, e-mountain biking.
Definitely, and that more affordable model, well, that comes in with the CF7. That's got RockShox suspension on there, Dior 12-speed group set, race face wheels, and the more pimp one, the CF9, was coming at £6,399. So 3 different models in there, 3 different price points. I think they look absolutely banging.
Sign me up. Chris, have you seen this? BMX Ledge, Jed Mildon, switched to a bit of e-bike action and has gone full send.
Yes, hasn't it? It's not quite as, you know, big figure as the mountain bike version of this, but it's still a pretty tasty bike and the world's first, you know, setting the bar for e-mountain biking with this world record jump. So
24.37 meters on a Bosch powered e-bike.
Yep.
Over in Rotorua, New Zealand, sort of a custom site that those boys have got going on out there to do crazy ass stuff that they do, but it's still a fair old gap.
Yeah, I'm working in old school here. That's about 80 foot, isn't it, in distance? So that's a pretty tasty jump.
It's up there
on that
for an e-bike.
Yeah, I think the great thing about this is that Jed actually just used gravity to do this. We've seen the mountain bike jump is actually set by a motocross bike towing in. So
yeah, big speed.
I don't know, it's a bit cheeky doing that.
And I don't want to call you out, but off camera earlier, you were like, oh, it's not that big. I reckon I could have further. So, you know, maybe watch this space for a little video in the future. Chris Smith getting wild.
Oh, maybe 100 foot could be on. Oh, imagine that.
You heard it here first. That's an EMBN exclusive. 100 footer off Chris Smith. I mean, dude, I'll build it. Yeah, I'll get in the digger and build that for you. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. It's a big jump. So, you know, Jed, nicely done. What have we got next then?
Well, I've got some news for you. Rich Specialized have launched a load of new kit, that being the new Butter Collection Gravity style clothing and a new tyre as well.
Oh, yes. So I've actually got a few stats about this tyre. Now, it isn't an E-specific tyre. However, if you are looking for a pretty gnarly, full-on, sort of thick casinged tyre, this could still be the one for you. So it's made of their Gripton T9 rubber compound, 60 TPI, so that's threads per inch. Meaning it's a full-on, you know, 2-ply grid gravity casing is what they call it. Weight's about 1,397 grams, so it's no featherweight, which kind of shows what it's aimed at. 29 by 2.4 that comes in.
Yeah, coming in 27.5 as well, so if you do run those smaller tyres, definitely a good option. And I think if you are riding downhill stuff or like bike park stuff and you're looking for grip and protection, this thing can definitely be the one, I think.
They'll set you back around 50 of your Great British pounds. Convert that wherever you are in the world.
Nice. And have you seen the new kit that Louis was wearing at Fort William? That kind of buttery pastel kit.
I'm looking at it here. I've got mixed feelings on this, Chris.
I think riding it in the UK winter, it's not going to be looking that fresh, is it?
No.
It does look super cool, doesn't it?
It does look good. I think it could be one of those kits that out the box, first ride, you're looking fresh. A few rides in or after the winter, not so fresh, but you know, Spesh pushing the sort of the boundaries as always. They've got various sort of laser perforated holes in it for ventilation. It's got certain padding or like thicker parts here and there where you want the
crash or wear.
Exactly.
Fully made out of Cordura, is that how you say it? Cordura, so really hard wearing stuff, as you say, designed in those high wear areas to give you a load of protection too. £120 for the trousers, so fairly pricey, but they are going to last and they do look pretty pimp. And of course that jersey as well, it's got some really cool material on there, actually reflects the sun, so it keeps you nice and cool and protects you from 50% of the UV rays that come down as well. So bit of tech stuff going on as well as looking good. And that jersey is going to cost you £55, but I think that is cool kit head to toe. You're going to look pretty factory, and of course you've got the t-shirt out there for when you're chilling down the pub too, so some cool stuff.
Yeah, very nice.
Rich, I was recently checking out some action from the IXS Dirt Masters Festival and this thing popped up. So this is a Schwalbe uphill flash. What do you think about this then?
I like it, because do you know, whenever I ride my e-bike, I love to find really tricky uphills and I love to race.
Yeah.
Combine the two.
Oh, this looks, I think on a small bit of, small bit of a hill, load of crowd around it. This is dual head-to-head action, so there's no times involved. You can see who's winning. And I think this format, with a mirrored course side to side. Imagine it just a little bit turned up that dial a little bit more, maybe a slightly steeper hill, bigger logs, bigger features, and what I would like to see is the riders coming back down the hill.
Like a lap.
Exactly, with some balance beams and bigger rocks, logs, you name it.
It looks really fun. I think they're definitely onto something here, and I think it's got me thinking we should do this at the festival.
Talking of the festival, that's coming up soon, isn't it?
It is indeed. Not long to go. Tickets are still available, but they're selling pretty quick, like hotcakes, in fact. Watch out. But if you do want to come along, Chris will be there, I'll be there, the whole gang is going to be there. Tickets are available still. The link to get those tickets is in the description below, so just scroll on down, give it a little click, and you could be joining us. Lovely. Chris, here I am on the EMBN show in a GMBN t-shirt.
No, traitor.
Where can I get one of these?
You want to head into the EMBN merch shop. We've got loads of kit in there. Hoodies, jackets, got the fresh casual collections.
I like the colour of that, actually. It's
minty
nice.
Fresh, isn't it?
It is.
You want to be looking minty fresh out on the trails. Get into that merch store and order up some kit ASAP.
Nice. Coming up on the channel this week, we've got some belters for you. To begin with, it's EWS time. Yes, EWSE is on Friday. I raced this a year ago. It was flipping hard. I'm not racing again this year because I've learnt my lesson, but I am excited to see the guys and girls take on track. But what else have we got, Chris?
We have got Neil doing an absolutely stunning dream build of a Kenevo Superlight. He's got a load of pimp parts and he's going to be building that up for a video that's coming out on Sunday.
Nice. Yes, we've also got, should you jet wash your e-mountain bike? Should you?
Apparently so. It's all good, but
you're gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, check that video out for all the do's and don'ts of using a power washer on your e-mountain bike. Okay, it's time for some feedback from all the recent videos that we've done here on EMBN, and we took a look at the things that we would love to change about e-mountain bikes, and this got quite a lot of response from you guys.
That it did, yes. Let's kick things off. Duncan Ackling. I'd love all manufacturers to allow a transferable warranty. This is killing the second-hand market. Come on, guys, Spesh on it. The rest need to follow.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good, isn't it? I think as long as you've got proof of purchase, you can actually sell your bike to someone else, and then they still have that warranty still valid on it.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
I like that, yeah.
Family Morris says, I'd like less wires near the handlebars, especially to get snagged in a crash, and gearboxes integrated with motors to get away from derailleur systems, which shift well but wear out too quickly. And I think I agree with you on all those statements. Definitely.
Yeah. Daniel Tam says, I'd rather turn a key to remove the battery than have to use an Allen key. I mean, you are technically using Allen's key, but hey, it's all about the ease of use and having to undo a bolt compared to turning a key. I'd be concerned if the majority voted otherwise. You don't forget your car key, do you? Well, maybe sometimes I do. Why would you forget the bike key?
I think this is a good one. I think it's more just that is really vital, that a key, if you all want to work on your bike, say for instance changing cabling, or it's just easy to mislay, and I think everyone has access to a 6mm Allen key. You know, it's just ease of use.
It's something that's on multi-tools. It's something that's generally either integrated in the bike or you carry with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it though. I get why he wants to use a key, but you're gonna have to make do with Allen's keys for now. So, sorry.
But we love hearing all your comments. Don't forget to get involved after every single video using the comments box down below. Love to hear you guys what you think.
Chris, send of the week time. What have we got?
We have got some big action here from one of our regular contributors, Ian Richards, going upside down, well, half upside down on the first few attempts on a big backflip. Wow. Now, check this out, Rich. What do you think about this? Commitment level is 110%.
Yeah, I mean, perseverance and commitment, he ain't short of. I'll give him that. He's just going round and round, and that one where he like under rotates and just pile drives his face or his body into the ground, and then just goes and does it again.
Exactly, and pulls it after. I think it's really good.
Fair play,
I think,
mate. Nice one.
Working, you know, for a backflip, usually you start in water, then you go to a foam pit, then a mulch jump, and then do it on dirt. But it looks like Ian, I think, might have just skipped those first few steps and gone straight to mulch. And fair play for doing that with that massive bike coming down behind you. Really good stuff.
Yeah, I forgot about the weight. Yeah. Good work, Ian. Nicely done.
Right, it's time for Out and About, where we get to see where you guys and girls have been riding your e-bikes all over the world.
Ah, yes, I always like this bit. So first up, we've got Andrew and his Giant Trance E+. 2021, location.
Well, come on, where is he, Rich? This is a good one.
Oh, you stitched me up here, haven't you? Contemundskloof, Cape Town. I should have just said Cape Town. Anyway, that is where he is. One of the most iconic trails in South Africa with one of the most iconic mountain bikes in the world. That's a claim, but it is a cool picture.
Mountains, not mountain bikes. Look, Table Mountain, I'm guessing, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Nice looking shot.
That bad boy.
Loads of elevation. I mean, that's a stunning spot to ride, isn't it?
Yeah, good.
Next up, we go from the mountains to a bit of city action here from Giles. He's got a high bike all mountain out on Greenwich Park overlooking the city of London.
Nice.
Early start for him, 6 a.m, he says. Dialing in the early morning
That's
vibes.
cool, isn't it? I like that picture, and it's just a nice composition there.
It is, I think, going from green to the city, really.
Yes, next up, Haval with his 2022 Yeti 160E. I do like these.
They do look cool, don't they?
They look cool, yes. San Diego, California, good spot too. Getting a great workout and some therapy. Bike riding is good therapy.
It is. Weather doesn't look quite Californian in the background there, but...
It doesn't, but look at all those trails stretching off. Good, I like that a lot.
Next up, the last bike in Where in the World is from Simon. He's got a Kenevo Comp 2019 out on the bridge where Cheshire and Derbyshire and Staffordshire.
Oh, wow. So where all three counties meet?
Basically, you got it.
Made up for earlier.
Best part of the weekend out with his mates on the e-bike. And that looks pretty tech,
yeah, that's cool. I like it.
Nice looking. Don't forget, keep sending all those entries into us using the upload service.
Out and about done, Chris. Bike vault time.
Yes.
I like the bike vault because it's like an artier version. It's where people get a bit creative with their pictures and their bikes.
And of course, get that nice or super nice. That's the most important part.
I'm going to be grading you good this week. Right, what have we got first, mate?
We have got this one in from Chuck. He's got a Mondraker Level I out in San Diego, up on top of Del Mar Mesa Preserve. Nice little mountain ride for a 73-year-old who got started riding too late.
It's never too late.
73, that's good. You're getting out there, getting the miles in. Yeah. And I reckon that has got to be our first super nice.
100%. I like it. Very nicely done, Chuck. Right, next, this is super nice already, and I've not even read it because I think that's a cool picture.
It is.
But that is Sandra with a Santa Cruz Bullet CC in Norway. My beast on the beautiful trails where it belongs.
Nice colour, that bike, isn't it?
Is that? It's like what?
Oh, that's scary. Next up, we've got this one from Michael. He's got his trail dog out. He's in Halifax and Ogden Moor, riding his Rocky Mountain Instinct Powerplay C70. First time ride, new bike, switching from a Scott. He says it's so much better. Nice looking bike that as well.
That's cool. That's
nice,
a
I reckon, yeah.
Nice, yeah, nice one that. Next up, Jason and his 2022 Specialized Kenevo Comp SLS4 with mods. Rocky Point Trail System, Portland, Oregon in the States. Very nice.
Nice.
Wow, big old description of this one, but basically it's a badass bike with some big old Fox 38s, E13 alloy wheels. Yeah. Good shout. Race face turbine cranks.
Swapping that out to a 27.5 at the rear instead of 29.
Saint brakes with SRAM rotors.
Oh, pimp, I reckon. What are you thinking?
Yeah, that's super nice, isn't it? It's a nice looking bike, that.
Wow, I like this next shot. A bit of bedroom action going on.
Cheeky.
This is from Francis. He's got a Score 4060Z. So we've had that in a recent show, actually.
I've never heard of them.
Out in Sedona. Awesome view from my hotel. Trailhead is just outside. So a bit of lubing and tweaking going on in the bedroom.
Wow,
yeah,
you've got to make sure you keep it maintained, haven't you? Definitely. But that's quite nice.
Super nice, I reckon.
Super duper nice. Bugra, Orbea Wild FSM10 in Istanbul.
Whoa.
That's quite cool, isn't it? Do you get many from Turkey?
I think that might be one of the first in from Istanbul, actually.
Very nice. I have a problem with this picture.
The light, you're going to say.
No.
No?
And I carry this problem on GMBN as well. It's non-drive sides. I can't give you a super nice.
Nice one, is it? Well, you're not going to like this next one then, Rich. This is from Pappy.
No, you're right.
High bike extra all mountain out in South Sweden, Malmö.
Malmö.
On my way to learn riding mountain bike, and why not start with e-mountain bike? Already lost 30 kilos.
Well done, congrats.
Since the start of riding, so
awesome.
That is a nice bike, isn't it?
It is, but it's non-drive sides, so I can't give you that super nice. But it's got him riding, so it's like almost super nice.
But that's it for this week's show. Let us know what you think about the new Canyon Spectral on CF models. More affordable bike. Yeah. Will you be getting one of those?
I hope so.
Yeah. Get involved in the comments box down below. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you check out the merch shop for all the latest kit. And we shall see you next week.
Ciao.